Hello, YouTube and Facebook. My name is Iron, and I'd like to come to you today, but I need for you to first like, share, subscribe, and comment with a valid comment, an informed comment, or a comment that is relevant to the topic, and don't be in your feelings because this is not one of those channels. Today, I want to talk about valuing yourself because that is the big problem. We don't value ourselves. And that is because we're not valued. Nothing is valued anymore. This is why Donald Trump is president, because we have no values. And he has no values. He is valueless. And he doesn't care about anything. He thinks that everything should be money. We shouldn't value ourselves. And it's because the powers that be, which are the money people and the stores and all that, they devalued you. They have really devalued you and desensitized you and everything. It's because they're trying to make money. And they're devaluing themselves. That's why we have new math. It's because they're trying to make themselves feel good, like they're making a lot of money, and they're not. Because they have no value. Let's look at a few things. Robots and artificial intelligence and computers. Well, they're good for us to use. They're not good for doing a job. That is a devaluation. Because that robot does not spend any money. And the company that's using them are not making any money off of them. They're just devaluing themselves, and they want to devalue you and say they're making a lot of money. They're not. That's why they came up with new math, because they just wanted to devalue and you to say, oh, they're making a lot of money. No, they're not. No, they are not. We are somewhat devalued and desensitized because we look at everything. There's movies on TV. There's all kinds of stuff, and it's devaluing you more and desensitizing you. A mass shooter doesn't value the life that he's taken. He doesn't even value himself because he's going to kill and shoot himself. Because basically the lives that he has taken, he devalued those people. When you go and you see a movie and you see somebody killing a lot of people, he doesn't value those people. They may be bad people, but is it up to you to kill them? Because we are devaluing ourselves. Constantly devaluing ourselves. And that is really, really strange to me, because it's like everybody says, I value. No, you don't. Or you don't. Just like I say, you don't have any values because you eat sugar and salt and white rice and white bread and white flour. Guess what? You're putting bleach in your body. That's aging you, give you gray hair. You're devaluing yourself, making it where your skin doesn't contract, making it to where your stretch marks stay. You're devaluing yourself each and every day, because they say, well, it's safe. No, it's not safe. It's not. Because where you said, I just got a spoonful, guess what? You've been eating sugar and salt all day. And by the end of the day, you should have drank a cup. But you're eating a cup. All because you said, well, I got to do something that feel good. You've devalued yourself. There's so many ways for you to devalue yourself. And there's so many ways that they're devaluing you that you don't value yourself. Value yourself. And start thinking about, hey, I'm better than this. I need to get rid of this. Another way they devalue is medication. Because they often say, we can manage this, but do they ever say, okay, let's get rid of it? How do I get rid of this? Not how do I manage it? How do I manage my blood pressure? How do I manage this eating disorder? How do I get rid of this? I got rid of using salt, sugar, and guess what? All my stretch marks went away. I take no medications, but maybe one muscle relaxer. And I've had MS for 15 years. I said, well, my gray hair goes in and out. Gray hair doesn't do that. Well, mine does. Why? Because I steadily stopped dyeing myself from the inside out, with eating sugar and salt and all that stuff. I can't tell you to stop doing something. I will never tell you that, but you're going to do whatever you want to. This is just a suggestion to start valuing yourself. You look at all the stuff on TV, sometimes they are so devalued that it comes off on you. Excuse me. And you're, yay. No, that's devaluing that person. Another thing, I was looking at Die Hard. I looked at all of them. He was devalued. John McClane was devalued. He didn't value himself. So he didn't value the people that he's killing. They said they're bad people, but guess what? You're a bad person also. Oh, he's divorced. He's this. So he's losing his value. thinking that he's saving his value by killing those people. No, you're devaluing those people. And the only value they had was trying to steal that money because they thought that was going to be it. They were going to show the world who they are. No. It's going to show the world that you're devalued. We got so much that we devalue ourselves. We devalue ourselves so much. Another example, robotics, like I said, robotics and AI taking a job. Well, that'll devalue somebody who's lost that job. They were buying stuff. They're paying for stuff. This computer, isn't it? So you want to you got maintenance and upgrades and facility and everything. You're saying, oh, well, this is good. No, it's not, because that computer or that robot couldn't pay for shit. The person who was working there, he did. He bought stuff. And yeah, that's great. That's how you make money. And money has been exchanged. It's going around and around. You're stopping it when you get that robot or that artificial intelligence or whatever. You're stopping it. You are stopping it because you are saying, I gotta devalue people so they'll use it. I gotta devalue people so they'll use it. It's just like going to the grocery store. I want you to ask yourself this question. When I go to the grocery store, I never use self-checkout. And you know why? I don't work for that fucking store. They train people to scan groceries. They didn't train me. So guess what? I'm taking a value of that person's job. I'm taking that out. I'm doing it graciously, saying that I need to hurry up. No, you don't need to hurry up. They need to get more checkers in here. Because you need to tell them, hey, I don't work here. I do not work here. I do not work for this store. And when they say, well, you can use self-checkout, no, what I can do is I can put this shit down and walk out the store and go somewhere else. And watch and see, don't they getting a lot more checkers and take that bullshit out. People just start valuing yourself. Or value yourself to say, hey, I work enough. Guess what? I work when I get to this job, not when I get home. I work not in the grocery store. I work at my job. I don't work here. Start valuing yourself. And, and I think it'll stop all the mass shootings. Because guess what? When you got a job, you go to it, you don't do all that bullshit. You don't do it. I got to work in the morning. But guess what? When you got a lot of time and you can sit and kind of think, you do stupid things. Especially young people. You are just prone to do something stupid. Because they hurt your feelings. Get out your feelings. Get out. Who cares? That's one thing I do. I really don't care about people's feelings. I care about your well being. I don't care about your feelings really. I just don't. Because are you valuing yourself? Are you? Are you valuing yourself? Say, I don't know. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to eat that. Because guess what? I got to value myself. People really, really start valuing yourself, and you'll feel better. You'll look better. And you'll act better. And you'll start saying, hey, no, don't do that. No, no, don't do that. Cause you can think better. Think. Think of all the stuff. Think of all the stuff that's devaluing you. Think of all the stuff that devalues you. And say to yourself, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm going to value myself. And I'm not going to accept this anymore. I'm not going to accept this anymore. Amazon said, oh, we got 30,000 jobs. Well, there's 4 million people in America. That's a drop in the bucket. Well, we all got to compete for these jobs. But you all got to compete on because you don't value yourself. You'll take anything they give out. And that's what he wants. Because he wants you to think that he is the wealthiest person on earth. Excuse me. And it's like, have we dissected his wealth? Have we did that? Let's dissect his wealth. And let's see what you actually put in to his wealth. And let's see if he's really where you say he's at. Because I don't think so. And that's how they are the money in they're trying to place that wealth on him. Because I really don't understand how you can say, well, he was wealthy, and he dies, and say, well, nothing can happen. We can't get his money because all of it was borrowed. What? Well, he wasn't wealthy. He borrowed that money. He had to pay it back. So, was he wealthy? No, not really. We had to pay that back. Yeah, so when he died, all he did was left a lot of bills. That's why Bernie Madoff and all of them could get what they want, because they had a lot of bills and somebody else was paying them. He devalued himself and he devalued you because you were devaluing yourself. And you weren't looking into it. You were just saying, well, that's what they say. Excuse me. But start valuing yourself. Please start valuing yourself. And when you start valuing yourself, you will get a lot further. You will get a lot further. Start valuing yourself. If you like this, please comment and press that like button.